Hey guys, I guess we'll call this one King of Chaos. I haven't put any video up in a while, and the reason why is I had lost my camera. Of course, y'all know this place is a disaster area, and I've been systematically working on getting it cleaned up so that I can get some primer on this thing. This kind of gives you an idea of the size of the camera I use. I don't have a mirror handy to show it to you, but it's a little old cheapy handheld thing. But in the process of getting some stuff scrapped out to go to the scrap metal yard, the camera was in the case, and unbeknownst to me, it had fallen in this box underneath all this stuff. So for the last month and a half, or ever since the last video I put up, I've been looking for my camera, and I didn't have any money to go buy another one at that point, and I thought, well, I'll take some of this scrap metal off, make enough money to buy me a little cheapy camera again. And when I was going through this box, guess what I found? The camera. Way to go, you idiot. I guess I am the King of Chaos. But what's been going on around here, my AC unit on my house went bad last Thursday. And I pretty much knew what it was. The house has been there since '94, so it's 20 years old. And for some reason, the main control board on this thing, about every year to 18 months, decides it wants to go south on me. So here was the one that I had from the last time, and here's the one that I picked up. Actually, this is the one that came out of the unit, and I replaced it Friday. I got my AC running again, so I'm going to start a stockpile of these things. Too bad you can't trade them in, huh? But anyway, that got the AC fixed. On the way to the AC place Friday, my truck started missing. It's an 02 GMC Sierra 1500, and the guy came out there and read the codes on it, and it said that the O2 sensors, after the catalytic converters was throwing a code, which unbeknownst to me, that wouldn't have affected it not idling properly. So I went ahead and I bought two O2 sensors at that point. But one of the ones he gave me wasn't the correct one. He gave me one correct one and one that was incorrect. And luckily, after this explanation, I'll explain to you what I did. But while I was in there getting the O2 sensors, I looked up and they had one of these scanners, which I'd been needing to get one for a long time. I just was stubborn, didn't want to spend the money. And they had this one on sale for 99 bucks. So I purchased it, come home, pulled the O2 sensors out of the truck, put one of them in, realized that the other one wasn't the right one, so I cleaned the existing one of them, the one that looked the best, and put it back in the truck. But the code that came up when the engine was running, since this scanner captures live data, was that the idle air solenoid wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing. I can't remember exact verbiage now, but I had replaced this about 2 years and, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. And of course it had a 2-year warranty on it at that point. But I have to really hand it to the guys at the auto parts store I go to locally, AutoZone. He worked me a really good deal out on this thing, and this is actually the one I replaced 2 years ago. And put that in there, problem solved. So this goes to show you with all this stuff now with OBD2 and everything on it, code scanner is invaluable. My kid's Jeep, which is a 2000, the one I put the crate engine in a year and a half ago, would die every once in a while, and we didn't know why. Again, code scanner to the rescue. I plugged it in. They said the camshaft sensor was flaking out on it. This is actually the original one. I just swapped the distributor out of the other engine when I put the crate motor in. It didn't swap this, so it's held up pretty well. I replaced that. Again, problem solved. Then, of course, her laptop computer, which is down on my table in the dining room currently, in pieces, started shutting off. And I saw where Seth, Knee Down for God, is having a similar issue where he had dumped some stuff in his. You can find videos on YouTube on how to take anything apart. That's what I did. Oh, my camera crooked. There we go. And it tells you how to take everything apart step by step. You can watch the video, take part of it apart, which is what I did on her laptop. She'd had some other issues in the past, keyboards and stuff, and I'd always been able to get parts for her to replace it. But the fan was evidently defective on hers, and it was getting hot, shutting off, doing basically the same thing as yours was, Seth. I took it apart, got everything down to the the heatsink and the fan, and hers had some lint buildup in it, but I'm pretty sure that at this point the fan was already toast. And being into it as far as I was, for $36, I went ahead and ordered a new fan to put in it, because I did not want to put that thing all the way back together, all those screws and those ribbon cables and stuff, and have that thing not turn up like it's supposed to. But anyway, I got a new fan ordered for her laptop, and it should be here the next couple of days, and I'll do an assembly video on all the pieces and stuff and get ready to put that thing back together. But I also had some issues. Let me look at my list here. I mean, it's pretty bad when you got so much stuff going on that you have to make a list. But I also had issues with my main computer that I do all my video editing and stuff on. For some reason, the computer's 2 years old, and the hard drive was saying it was full, and it was like 960 something gigs. And I kept looking, trying to figure out what was going on, and then I finally downloaded a program that told you what file sizes and stuff were, and found out the offending program, and deleted about 3/4 of the stuff that's on the hard drive, and got that squared away. So then a while back I had ordered some more stickers from Signman 1200, and he'd gotten those to me, and I was wanting to make a video and telling everybody about them, and lost my camera. So I would really like all the guys in the Garage Gang that I haven't done a sticker swap yet with to please private message me your address, so that I can send you guys a sticker. I've got 50 of them sitting here, and I'd really like to trade out as many of them as I could to get some stickers from all you guys that I haven't gotten a sticker from yet. Let's see, what else? Of course, I'm in the process of trying, like I said, to clean this place up, and as you can see, total chaos. Does not even begin to cover the shape this place is in. I've been scrapping out a bunch of stuff, trying to get metal to go back to the recycling center. It's just unreal the amount of time that you can tie up in this stuff. You know, people gave me this stuff, you know, because they didn't have the time or the effort to haul it away or to take it to the landfill. And I hate throwing stuff in the landfill. I like to recycle and repurpose as much stuff as I can to keep it out of the landfill. But there's a ton of stuff in all of these things that I've been scrapping out, and I'm trying to get, like I said, the garage cleaned out so that I can get some space in here to prime this thing. Here was kind of a curbside find. I was driving down the road going to work a couple of weeks ago, and found this thing sitting beside the sidewalk where somebody had taken it out and decided they didn't want it anymore. The reason being, the bottom is rusted out of it. Well, here in a couple of days, when I get some more room cleared down here, I'm going to flip this thing up. I've got some sheet metal laying here, some 26, or maybe, I think it's even thicker now, I think it's like 24 gauge. I can put a piece of metal on the bottom of it and make that a good cabinet to put all my paint supplies and stuff on. Let's go outside here and show you what else is going on. Of course, it's mowing season around here, and I got a huge yard to keep mowed, so I had to do some maintenance on my lawn tractor. I had to pull the blades off yesterday, which I got this mower last year, and I hadn't sharpened the blades yet. So I got those things all sharpened up, cleaned the mower deck off, and painted it with used engine oil. That keeps all the dirt and stuff from sticking to it, and the rust from getting started. And of course, you know, I got tons of stuff. You know, I'm a hoarder at the worst, but even I realize when it's time to get rid of some stuff. So I'm trying to get all this old metal and stuff separated out from the aluminum, copper, so on and so forth, so I can get all of this steel loaded onto the trailer so I can take it to the scrapyard sometime this week and get this place cleaned up. I mean, it's out of control. I let it get too far ahead of me again, as I usually do. I get, you know, focused on stuff at work, and next thing I know, I've got a pile of stuff here to sort through and get rid of. Of course, this time of year, I got to watch out for snakes, bees. Also got some good old poison ivy trying to take over back here behind my hoard. So I got to go to one of the big box stores here today and get some Roundup or something to spray over this stuff, or I'll have some of that all over me. It doesn't bother me bad, but I don't want to take it home to my wife and my kid, that stuff, and tear them up. But as you can see, I've just got way too much stuff. Like I said, Ruben, King of Chaos, buddy. I mean, where does it end, you know? I could keep trying to get everything squared away and get back to working on the Mustang, which I'll take you back in the garage here. You know, I finally got a hole cleaned out to where I can at least see part of it. That's where a lot of the stuff was set out. I've been scrapping out. You know, I've got some OSB scraps and stuff I've got to repurpose or get rid of. It just seems like it never ends, you know. Trying to get this place cleaned up. I mean, I got circuit boards off some of this stuff. I was going to go through and check to see if there's anything valuable on them. I don't know how to scrap those circuit boards. I've watched videos on YouTube. It looks like extracting the gold out of them would be a real pain in the rear end, and I'm not going to do that. Aluminum, I mean, just tons of metals and stuff that they pay really good money for, but it just takes so much time to separate this stuff. Of course, I can't complain because it turns into some pretty decent money once you take the time to do it all. But, you know, it's just so much stuff to do and not enough hours in the day. I'm on vacation this week trying to get some of this stuff knocked out before I have to go back to work next week. You know, it's just so many hours in the day. I come up here and work about all day trying to get the stuff done, and at the end of the day I look back and it doesn't look like I've even made a dent in it. Been trying to keep up with everybody's videos the evenings when I get in, trying to see what everybody's up to. You know, trying to comment and watch as many of them as I can to keep up on what's going on. That's pretty much got you up to date on what's going on here. I think I'm going to put a red tag on this camera and hang it up on the side of the wall over here so I don't lose it again. Can't talk today. But anyway, that's what's going on around here. I hope everybody's doing well. Darren, I hope everything goes well with the doctors and they get you straightened out, buddy. You know, you're probably the biggest reason that I got started making videos, you know, on the YouTube Garage Gang, and I hope everything works out for you well, and you get well soon, okay? Well, I'm going to kick this thing off and try and get some of this stuff caught up, and I'll try not to let it be so long again before I make the next video. Y'all take care, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.